Today I'm sharing my thoughts on the court sentence on Mubarak Bala, the president of the Humanist Association of Nigeria. He is an atheist and he is a former Muslim. So he was sentenced to 24 years in prison for blasphemy. My initial reaction to the news was to think that he was sentenced by a Sharia court, but to my dismay, he was sentenced by a secular court. And also, I never knew that blasphemy was a criminal offense in Nigeria. And I found that to be very interesting. So, I got thinking about how this sentence shows one of the many struggles atheists and agnostics face in a country like Nigeria. As I've said time and time again on this channel, Nigeria is a deeply religious country. Many Nigerians, a vast majority of Nigerians actually, identify as Christian or Muslim. A small minority identify with traditional religions, while a smaller minority identify as atheists and agnostics. And so, being an atheist or agnostic in Nigeria comes with its headaches. First of all, you don't tend to have a lot of friends, a lot of people who share the same perspectives as you. In some cases, you could even be ostracized by your own family because you choose not to believe in any religion. And in some cases also, you could even be killed for simply stating an opinion about religion. So being an atheist in a country like Nigeria can be very, very difficult. Everything in Nigeria directly or indirectly reminds you of religion. Right from kindergarten up until secondary school, you have to pray on the assembly ground every morning. You go to the market, almost every trader has a church sticker or an Islamic sticker. You have to fill a form, you have to state the religion you identify with. So Nigeria is a country where religion thrives. And being an atheist or an agnostic in such a society can be pretty difficult. Now, I've had to think about why religion enjoys an exclusive privilege. The way religion is treated in society today is such that no one has a right to have an opinion about it. No one has a right to criticize it if you're not part of that religion. But I've not been able to get any reasonable explanation as to why that is. Think about all the clashes, all the wars we fought in the name of religion since the beginning of time. And a lot of this stems from the fact that religious people have not been tolerant of critics. Religious people have not been tolerant of people who have divergent views from what they believe in. Think about the Salman Rushdies of this world. Think about the Charlie Hebdos of this world. In Nigeria, we've had, I can't even count how many religious clashes we've had in Nigeria. And so, what is it about religion that you cannot criticize it? What is it about religion that you cannot have an opinion about it? This is something that I would never be able to understand. And I think that as religious people, the need to understand that that is one of the facts of life. People will not always share the same views as you do. People will not always see the world the way you view the world. And that's okay. There will be critics. There will be trolls. People that will troll you for your religion. And you've got to be able to live with that. But if someone trolls you, if someone makes mockery of your religion, if someone states an opinion about your religion, if someone criticizes your religion, what are you going to do about that? Are you going to start calling for their heads to roll? Are you going to start calling for their arrest? This is why I have a problem with the fact that we even have a blasphemy law in the first place in Nigeria. Because now, this court sentence has set a terrible precedent. Now, someone can just wake up one day and take offense at what you posted on Facebook. Someone can just wake up one day and take offense at what someone was saying during a conversation with a friend, and then perhaps call for the police to arrest that person on the grounds of blasphemy. Like, what exactly constitutes blasphemy anyways? Is this simply stating an opinion is blasphemous? Now, let me say, for the avoidance of doubt, I am not calling for people to advocate for violence. I am saying people have the right to have opinion about any religion. People have that right. Now, religion is only sacred to its worshippers. People who are not part of any religion, they have the right to state their opinion about any religion. Because the reality is this: even religious people state opinion about non-religious people. They state their opinion about adherents of other faiths. So if religious people can get a pass for having their own opinion, why can't non-religious people have the right to have opinion about religious people or religion in general? That to me sounds like double standards. Now, I come from a Christian background, and I know that in the Bible, atheists are actually referred to as fools. I remember growing up in a church and we would sing songs making mockery of quote unquote idol worshippers. We would refer to Sango as a powerless god. We refer to Guru Maharaji as powerless. You know, we do this a lot, even as religious people. But the problem is, whenever a non-religious person has an opinion, or whenever a non-religious person criticizes religion, then everybody frowns and we want to call for their heads to roll, or we want to arrest them. I think this is a double standard and it's not fair. Now, let me add this. If I say that I identify with a particular religion, and by my admission, that religion gives me peace, that religion gives me fulfillment, that religion gives me meaning in life, by my admission, that religion connects me with God, why should it matter if someone else makes a casual statement about my religion? Why should it matter if someone makes an ignorant statement about my religion? Why should it matter if someone mocks my religion? Because, again, by my admission, that religion gives me peace, it gives me fulfillment, it gives me meaning. I'm not practicing that religion because of other people. I am practicing that religion because of myself. So it doesn't matter what anybody says. People will have their views about my religion, and what I can do is to try to explain to them how ignorant they are. What I can do is to try to win them over to my religion. But to call for their heads to roll, but to call for their arrest, is not how to go about it. In fact, if people are not allowed to make ignorant comments about religion, how are you even going to win people over anyways? Like, think about it. Because I know that Abrahamic religions generally, they have these evangelical tenets to it. You have to evangelize, you have to win people over to Christianity or Islam. So if people are not allowed to even make ignorant comments about your religion, how are you going to win them over anyways? So if you think about it deeply, we religious people need to be tolerant of not just themselves. Now they need to be tolerant of even people that are irreligious. It is on you to either convince them that they are wrong or they are ignorant, or just ignore them, because either way people will always have different and varying opinion about you, and that's okay, because ultimately that is how life is. People are different. People view life differently. You cannot say that because someone has a different opinion about you, you want to impose your own views on them, or you want to call for their arrest, or you want to behead them. It really makes no sense. So that'll be all for today, guys. If you disagree with me, I would really love to hear your response. I want you to comment below, like this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I'll see you guys in the next one.